Hi, welcome back to Take 30 News. I'm with Philip Keck. Philip is a member of Engineers Without Borders. Philip, can you tell us a little bit about the organization?
So Engineers Without Borders is part of a national organization. They're based out of Colorado, and they're kind of focused on engineering sustainability and coming up with innovative solutions for disadvantaged communities around the world. So here at Mississippi State, we have a student chapter, and we're involved in a project in Zambia, Africa.
Okay, you mentioned Zambia, Africa. Can you tell us a little bit more about the project you guys have going on in Zambia?
So we have a 5-year project. We're currently just finished our 4th year, and we've implemented 9 wells that reach over 2,400 people. Some of the things that that helps with is it brings healthy, clean water to the people of Zambia. Specifically, the Sim-Water region is where we work. It also allows them to grow crops during the dry season, where they have no rain for about 4 to 5 months, and so that helps them bring water to their livestock, their plants, and of course themselves.
Yeah, you mentioned bringing water and irrigation systems. Also, I know that y'all built a well right next to a school. What impact did that have on that community?
Okay, so besides bringing healthy, clean water to the children and the teachers there, it really just kind of brought a smile to their faces, and it brought joy and hope to that community. And in addition to that, whenever a community gets water, especially near a school, it allows teachers to come in, foreign aid teachers, or even clinics to be built nearby. And that's really good. It helps them go further with their community.
Yeah, you know, water is a natural resource that some of us in the United States take for granted, but can you explain to us how did the reaction on some of the people's faces that you saw to be able to have accessible water that's not only fresh but clean?
It was a pretty great feeling. I've never seen that much excitement in somebody's face, but I mean, people in America, we get excited over getting a new phone, getting a new car, but over there, just getting something as simple as water, which we get out of a tap. Maybe they still have to walk 2 kilometers to go get it, but they're just ecstatic about it. They're jumping around, they're dancing, they're singing, and they're just really great people.
Yeah, you
really
have to have compassion for people to do a thing like this, and it's great for Engineers Without Borders to even reach out to do something like this.
Yeah, it's really a time commitment, and as well as a big financial commitment on the parts of our donors, and we kind of rely on those things to keep us running and keep these projects going. So
yeah, not only I know y'all have international duties that you take care of, but some things here in Starkville that you guys are doing that's coming up. What do you have going on around here in Starkville?
Okay, so besides fundraisers, which I'll get to in a second, we have a lot of volunteer stuff that we do. We go to Habitat for Humanity. We volunteer a lot there. We also go to the refuge, Noxubee National Wildlife Refuge, and we've done several projects there. We do stream cleanups, things like that. And in addition to that, we do fundraisers, like I said earlier, and we currently have one coming up called the Hunger Banquet, and we're going to be having that on November 10th from 7 to 9 p.m. It's $5 to come in. You get a free food after the $5, and then we also just kind of raise awareness about hunger and water solutions in those communities and how we are bringing those things to those people. Yeah,
so can you expand on that hunger event that you will have next week? What would it entail? What type of specifics will be given out during that event?
Okay, so we give out, we kind of try to make it a little bit more fun. We could do a little game in the middle of it. We have 3 different class groups. We have wealthy, we have moderate, and then we have our poorest of the poor, which are people that make under like $800 a year. And we kind of divide these groups up like that. And so the people that are poor, they kind of get put on the floor around campfires, and they get like the worst food, I guess. It's still good, but and then like the wealthy people, they sit at tables, they have fancy little decorations, kind of more of what we are used to seeing in a normal dinner table. So it kind of gives people just that image of what the difference in poverty levels are in different countries, because even the highest level is still considered poor to a lot of people in America, but in other countries, that's incredibly wealthy. So,
Well, Philip, I thank you for coming and taking time out of your busy schedule to sit down with me. We will have more with weather next with Jessica Faith after the break.